Hi YouTube, it's me, Starter Beauty. I guess I can tell you what I've been up to for the past years. I got married just 6 months ago. I got sick. I've actually been sick for upwards of about 2 years. That no one knew what was wrong with me. I kind of was on a decline for about 2 years, and right after the wedding, the shit hit the fan. I guess that's the best way to say it. I felt really, really bad. Literally the day after the wedding, and I felt extremely sick. And my doctor's appointment was January 23rd. I'll never forget the day. So we got married December 28th. The day after the wedding, I was incredibly sick and stayed to that level of sickness till my doctor's appointment. Went into my doctor's appointment. She tested my glucose levels and sent me straight to the emergency room, where I then spent a week and a half in the ICU. And I am a type 1 diabetic now. I also had a fibroid in my uterus, and it was really large and sucking me dry because it is a uterine tumor, and tumors tend to suck you dry of all your blood and energy because your energy is in your blood. So had 7 blood transfusions, I've had surgery to remove it, and now I have type 1 diabetes. This is not funny, but it's funny how one day you're completely healthy and the next you're like completely sick. I'm 4 days away from completing insanity. So I do remember I used to make videos about trying to get in shape, which is not at all why I have diabetes now. A lot of people get that confused between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is mainly due to poor diet, poor activity levels, things of that nature. I'm not saying that's the only way you can get type 2 diabetes, but that's pretty much the majority of who have that specific disease. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease. It's actually hereditary, and there's nothing you could have done to not get it. So I do want to do the big diabetes walk in Chicago on September 29th. So, and if you're interested in, like, if you live in Chicago and you'd like to do it, or send me a message in my inbox. I'm definitely trying to get names together and see if I can get a huge following for that. Oh, but let me tell you how you can do anything in the world that you want to do. So I took a break from school. When I used to make videos actively, I was in school. I stopped. I worked for about a year and a half, just if not 2 full years of just hardcore working and building myself up into a company that I did not enjoy. And I decided to leave and go back to school. Right after the wedding, my plan was to go back to school, which I did. But that's also at the same time I got sick. The semester started January 14th. January 23rd, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Then I had to go back to the hospital when the fibroid issue happened. Then I had to go back to the hospital for the surgery. So I roughly spent half the semester in the hospital and still came out of the semester with 3.0. All my teachers were extremely understanding, but that semester, this past semester, has been like a defining moment in my life that I could truly do absolutely anything that I put my mind to. Yay me. That's that. Yeah, so again, any sort of video ideas or anything you want to see from me, if you want a natural hair update or makeup tutorials, I even do the fashion posts on my blog. I've not done them in video format, but if it's something you'd like to see, I can surely try it. I mean, what the hell? So let me know if you want to see anything, and I hope you're glad I'm back, because I'm glad to be back. And I guess I will see you in the next video.